Hello, my friends. We did it. We did it. We are over 1,000 subscribers. What? Okay. What a week. What a week I have had. And I say we did it. We made it to over 1,000 subscribers because I didn't do this on my own. I didn't do this on my own. It is because of you. It is because of your support, your likes, you subscribing, watching my videos. It's you. And I want to say thank you. I want to let you know that I appreciate you and I value you. On Monday, I was trailing at 119 subscribers. 118, 119, and I was stuck there. I was stuck there all day. Not a single new subscriber at all from Monday morning to Monday evening. I uploaded a video about 5 things that I just don't AF, right? I gave it a catchy little thumbnail description or thumbnail title because I wanted it to catch attention, right? I wanted somebody to read that and go, I wonder what this is about. And so I uploaded the video. I actually wrote 5 things down on a sticky that looks just like this. And I wrote 5 things down, and on the line underneath, all I did was put in a talking point, and I stuck it right here, right to my tripod, and I spoke from my heart. That video did not get a lot of traction in the first 24 hours. It just didn't. Why? Because I was obsessively refreshing my YouTube studio. I went to bed, and I'm not going to lie, I went to bed a little bit in a funk. And I woke up the next morning and told myself, okay, that's not going to happen again. You promised yourself, this is me talking to myself, you promised yourself that you were not going to fall into the rabbit hole of getting stuck in YouTube and looking at analytics. And there I was on Monday looking at analytics. And it put me in a funk. I fell in that trap. I fell in that rabbit hole. On Tuesday, I woke up and I said, I'm not doing that. I am not going to be that person. So I didn't look at it. I didn't look at it all day. I started to receive a lot of comments about the video. I didn't look at my analytics. I stayed in I think the section is called, the little tab is called Community in YouTube Studio. And that's where I lived. I responded. I had open dialogue with every single comment, and I did not do a copy and paste. I literally read every single comment and I responded individually to that person based on what they wrote and how I felt when I read it. And I lived there. I lived in that community space, did not look at my analytics at all. I spent 5 minutes every hour looking at my community tab, answering any comments that were there, and went right back to work, my regular day-to-day job. I think it was Wednesday when I grew from 119, or maybe it was Tuesday. I went from 119 to 253, I think it was 250 something. And I was ecstatic. I had grown my channel by 53%. I was ecstatic. I even did a little video on it. I uploaded it because I want my video to also be a reminder for me of my growth on this channel. And so I uploaded that video, went to bed, and then I posted another video because I went from 293 to 616 overnight. I grew by 323 subscribers overnight. That was my real emotional video. I will link all of those videos in the description box if you want to check them out. But that video where I was very emotional because I remember how I felt on Monday. I remember the funk that I was in. I remember how I felt as though I had gone against what I promised myself. And one thing I will tell you is that I don't need an accountability partner because I hold myself accountable and I'm really hard on myself, if you can't tell already. And so on that day, I had 323 new subscribers, and the video that I'm referencing was floating at 13,000 views. That same video today is over 26,000 views, has over 26,000 views. That video has helped me reach my originally set goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers in 6 months. I was able to accomplish that in 6 days. I was able to go from 119 subscribers on Monday to 1,000 subscribers within 6 days. I had set a goal to reach 1,000 subscribers in 6 months because I am a very goal-oriented person. I'm a planner at heart. I like structure, and I had written that down because I needed a goal. I needed something to continue to push me forward on those days where you just feel, okay, do I really want to upload a video or do I not? I don't feel that yet, but I know that those days are coming, or at least I anticipated those days to come. I had also put a goal to reach 4,000 watch hours in 9 months because I don't know enough about YouTube. I'm learning a lot, but I don't know enough about YouTube to know what type of videos get you more watch hours versus which ones don't, right? Because all the notes that I took over the last 6 years, some of those notes that I took 3 years ago don't even apply right now. So I have to relearn everything that I thought I knew. And so those are the goals that I had set for myself. Well, in 6 days, I surpassed my 6-month goal, and my watch hours are over 2,000. I am 50% at goal for watch hours. I'm sorry. Can someone pinch me? Because this is beyond what I had set out for myself. And I can't take all the credit. I cannot take the credit for this. This was you, my watchers, my subscribers, the people that take time out to absorb what I am saying and write me your comments. Share with me your life stories. You're sharing with me what you're feeling, your pain points, or where you are right now at this phase in your life. You know, the reality is, like I've shared in my previous videos, this community doesn't have a lot of us. And I know that that is one of the reasons why I decided to start this channel, is because when I was in a position that I needed to absorb content and I needed relatable content, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. And so it was important for me to say, all right, Lisette, if you can't find it, then just be it. Like, suck up all your fears, suck up all these anxieties and these anxious feelings that you have, and just do it. And I got, I guess, encouragement from DoDash, right? Because she's encouraging 50-plus-year-olds to come on YouTube. YouTube needs us. YouTube wants us, especially now that the algorithm has completely shifted. If you are 50 and over and you don't have a channel and you have something you want to share, you have a special niche, you have something you want to share, a skill, a talent, if you're a handy person, whether you're a handy woman or a handy man, do it yourself stuff around the house, there's a big need for that. You know, long gone are the days where people pull up manuals. If you need to replace something, or you need to figure out why you hear a strange noise, let's say on your dryer, you're going to put that make and model of your dryer in YouTube, and you're going to search videos of people recognizing that same noise and posting a video. So listen, if you have been sitting on this, it's time for you to let that fear go and just upload. Okay, I digress. Let me get back on track. So this community is powerful. I have never, ever, ever felt this joy that and this gratitude that I am feeling. And I'm always a grateful person. But this right here, what you guys have made me feel, is something I have never, ever felt. I can't even put it into words. The only other experience that comes somewhat close, and this is again my personal story, is if you have ever been a marathon runner. So any of my folks out there that run marathons or have walked a 5K or have walked a 10K, that it's not just the crossing of the finish line. You know, this YouTube community reminds me of if you're running a 5K and you get to that 1.5 mile mark and you feel as though I still have another 1.5 miles. I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if I could do this. You have your head down, your shoulders are sunk, your legs are burning, your heels are on fire, your quads feel like they're going to give out, and your heart feels like it's going to come out of your chest. And then all of a sudden you pick your head up and you look around you, and there are streets lined with people that have come out to see you to that finish line. They have come out of their homes. They have stood there in the rain, in the cold, in the wind, in the hot heat, in the blistering heat, handing you water, cheering you on, telling you, go, 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 calling out your bib number. If you guys have never done a marathon, you've never walked a 5K, you've never run a marathon. My husband is a marathon runner. I'm a 5K person. You know, I suggest that you do one just to feel what I'm talking about here. And if you've done one, you can relate, right? You pick your head up from being so drawn into your emotions and giving up because you feel like your body is giving up. And then all of a sudden you pick your head up and you see the crowds of people just lined up on the sidewalks, cheering you on. You make eye contact with those spectators. You make eye contact with that person handing you the water. And before they take your cup, they say, good job, keep going. Listen, that is what this community is. That is what this YouTube community is for me. You guys are the spectators on the sidewalks. You guys are the ones ringing those bells and screaming, go, go, finish, finish. You got it, you got it. And for marathon runners, you know, my husband runs half and full marathons. The last time he ran a half marathon, he didn't know if he could finish it. It was 12 degrees outside. There were a lot of hills. I ran that same run, but I did the 5K. Blistering cold. The wind was literally sucking the air out of you. And he was doing a 13.1, and he reached the, I want to say the 8 mile mark. And he tells me, babe, I thought I was going to have to go to the side. I thought I was going to have to sit that one out. I just felt like I couldn't. My knees were shaking. I didn't feel like I had air in my lungs. I couldn't even feel my lips or my face. And I just didn't feel like I could finish. And he said, and I looked up and there was this older gentleman that was running. And he had less clothes on than I did. And he was going super slow, but he wasn't stopping. He was going so slow that it looked like he was walking. But he was visibly a lot older than me. And he was not stopping. And I thought, if I can just go at his pace, I can finish. He was able to regroup himself. He was able to make eye contact with those spectators. He was able to pass that older gentleman. And he said thank you to him as he ran past him, but the gentleman had no idea what he was talking about. And he made it to the finish line. He not only made it to the finish line, he met his personal record. And I say all that, I share all that to tell you that this is what this YouTube community is. You know, there's the person that's going a little slower, but they're going to get to the finish line. And then there are the people that want to set records and get to the finish line first. But what is the ultimate goal here? What is the ultimate goal of you starting your channel? What is the ultimate goal of you doing something for yourself that's going to bring you another source of income? And if it's not for the income, it could be a mixture of things. It could be because you have so much that you want to share, that you want to help others. You want to develop a channel for that. And by God's grace and through intentional heart work, not hard, it's hard work and heart work, you will receive that abundance, right? And so think of us. That's how I'm seeing all of you. I don't know any of you in person, but how I see you as those spectators cheering me on, ringing that bell, pushing me to that finish line. And it is because of you that I made it to 1,000 subscribers. It is because you liked my videos, you watched them, you commented, and you subscribed. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for taking time out of your lives, out of your day, to help me get to my finish line. Except this isn't the full finish, right? This is a whole marathon. But I want to say thank you. And I don't know where you are in your mile marker of your marathon. I just want you to keep going. I just want you to keep going. And if you are not there, you haven't thought about even, that gunshot that goes off at the beginning, I want you to start. I didn't do anything fancy here. I don't know enough about the new YouTube to do anything fancy. I didn't do anything special. You all did it. You all believed in what I had to say. You watched it, and here I am. The one thing that I did do, and I was hyper focused on, and I said this earlier, I was hyper focused on listening, reading every single comment I read, and I'm still reading every single comment, and I'm sending a personalized message to every single person. I'm not copying and pasting. I am acknowledging and I am responding to you as the individual. And so I would encourage you to make sure that you live in that space, especially if you're starting, because that is the only thing that I did. And I did that because I was angry on Monday. I was frustrated on Monday, frustrated with a few things personally, but also because I put myself in that rabbit hole of checking my stats. And I didn't like the way I felt. I didn't like it. And I don't want to live there. I want to live here, connecting with all of you, talking, sharing content. And believe me, I have a long list of videos from all of your ideas that I cannot wait to start recording. I did record one on my skincare. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the picture-in-picture. I'm going to post that eventually, but I had to come on here and say thank you. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for supporting me. I needed to do that first. I needed to come on here and acknowledge this major goal that I had set out for myself in 6 months that you helped me accomplish in 6 days. My heart is happy. I am smiling from the outside, but I want you to know that my heart is smiling as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your continued support. And until the next one, adios.